Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the very first members only I've ever done here for you members, and wanted to say thank you guys. You guys said, "Man, we wanted members here. We want badges." I said, "Okay, I'll make members here for you." So for my day ones and day twos, um, this is a video for you. So let's get into why we're here. Kwame Brown and Gilbert Arenas were talking about his bad decision of giving up 50% of the show, which he doesn't.
Real talk, bro.
Yeah.
You could be the Gilbert Arena show on YouTube, but you can't put that shit on your basement. See, Gil, when this shit all said and done, my nigga, this is all I want to be known as, the boss, man. I'm that nigga on that nail, bro. And let me come back on camera, because we got the great Gilbert Arena. You got to show your face, man. That can't be Gil. That's somebody goddamn bullshit, because Gil pride itself on saying, nigga, you off camera and all this shit. I'm on camera. Get on camera, nigga. That ain't no goddamn Gil, nigga. You ain't finna come up here and porn bomb me. Hell no. When the hell do Gilbert Arenas ever hide off camera? That is not Gil. So get on from my backstage, buddy. Yeah, you can get on from my backstage. Somebody tried to use his emoji real quick. Okay, there you go. That's him. Yeah, nigga, don't hide, nigga. I don't hide. I don't know you to duck no smoke, nigga. Until the feds got
Never,
your ass.
never no smoke, Kwame. Why you lying to
All
these
right.
people, Kwame?
Okay, so tell me the time you offered me half of Gil's arena.
You see, there you go, Kwame. Was it called Gil's Arena when I offered to you? Remember we was talking about the beef channel or the YouTube beef. What was that shit that I was saying? The beef thing, that beef thing idea.
You was talking
And
about
you
a
were,
roast. You was talking about a roast,
yeah, you
starting a
remember it was
roast league.
it was the roast league. I was trying to do the roast league, and we was gonna go 50-50. You forgot about that?
So I should do a roast league with somebody that's on Tommy Sotomayor page telling people how to steal my intellectual property, and like you just gave away, and calling my mother a prostitute. I was supposed to do a show with you.
Okay, so you didn't accept the deal. Okay, now you just said something that was very key.
That wasn't a deal, Gil. That was a concept. You was just
Okay,
offering a concept.
just a concept, right? It was a concept that I was trying to sell to you. Okay, so we're both on the same page. Now you just said something very interesting. You said I was on Tommy Sotomayor's page, right?
That's what I said.
Yes. Say it again to yourself. I was on Sotomayor's page, which means which page, Kwame, of mine did I give them to use? If I had to
What?
use somebody else's page to come beef with you.
What the hell is you talking about, boy?
I know you're dumb. If I'm on
Hold on,
Tommy's page,
wait. Hold on. You calling me dumb and you sold 50% of Gil's arena, bro?
listen
You're
again,
calling
Kwame.
me dumb.
No, you're saying it, but you're not. If I'm on Tommy's page, coming to beef and respond to you, what page that I'm not using to beef with you that I sold to them my idea? Are you not getting
Man,
it yet?
see,
I
Gil,
see
this
you're
is
not.
what
I
you
see you're not
see.
understanding it, but you said it.
Listen, Gil. This
Okay.
your problem. You
hmm
spend so much time trying to look good for these people.
hmm
You got to stop putting on the show trying to look good.
Okay.
The reality of the situation, Gil, we're talking about ownership. You used to preach ownership. Why
Uh
did you
huh.
give up? Why did you give up 50% of your ownership?
Again, Kwame, which page? If I'm using someone else's page to
He keeps avoiding the real question because he wants to talk about and lead the conversation into what he wants. He never answers the direct question.
beef with you, Kwame
No.
Brown.
I'm talking about Gil's arena. Why did you give up 50% of
Again,
Gil?
Kwame Brown, that means I wasn't using a YouTube page anymore if I had to use someone else's page. And then I had to create my own page, Kwame. That page was a dead page that I gave them to start a show. It was going to be the beef show. You remember you said, what channel is the roast league going to be on? It's going to be on my channel. We're going to start a new channel. You remember we had that discussion.
Gil, I've moved on from this lie that you
Yeah,
told that you gave
yeah.
me 50% of Gil's Arena. This
I
is a
did.
lie.
There was
Listen,
no
we just
Gills.
exposed
It
it.
was
We just
no
exposed
Gills.
it.
It was no Gills
So I didn't
Arena.
talk while you was talking.
What
We
I
understand.
am I
You
up here
gave
to
a
explain?
concept. You
Am
gave a
I up?
concept, correct?
Am I up here to explain to you? I gave you a concept. You said fuck off. So I recreated another concept, which was a basketball show. You remember I had the poker show. You remember you roasted me for that. I had
So
these concepts.
just for the record, I was never offered 50% of Gil's Arena because
Here you
that's what
go.
the
You're trying to.
crowd thought.
Okay.
Listen. I just want the crowd to understand.
The crowd
There
was
was
there.
people. No, listen. There was people in the chat that
Uh huh.
said Kwame could have had 50% of Gil's Arena. So
What?
for those people that's in the chat, he just explained to y'all he's not talking about Gil's Arena. All he did was after disrespecting my mother, my family, he thought it would be a good idea for us to start a roast league with
Uh huh.
with a drunk that said he was going to piss on my mother's grave.
See,
So
see.
hold on.
Uh
So I respectfully said hell to the no.
huh. Okay,
But
so hell to the
again,
no.
why did you give up 50% of Gil's Arena?
You still ain't fit. You still ain't doing it. It's a concept. I gave you a concept, right, of the roast league. You rejected it. You laughed at it. We filmed it. It didn't look like what it needed to be look like. I did the poker game. Didn't like it. I created a basketball show out of the same original concept I gave you. Now again, the page that Gil's Arena, the show is on today, was the page I stopped using in 2018. I was no longer using that page. So when you was asking me what page, I said it could be on your page or we can start a new page. Because that page wasn't, you just trying to steal my followers. You just trying to steal my followers. You don't remember none of that, Kwame?
So I think you're trying to defend this lie so much that you won't answer. Why did you give up
So
50% of Gil's
so
Arena?
let me ask you
You bought
something.
ownership. Why didn't you keep the ownership?
What? Can I ask you, if I'm using the page Gil's Arenas on, what was the original name of it then, Kwame? I'm beefing with you in it. I'm beefing with you, right? What page am I using to beef with you? If I have
Did
my
you
own channel,
listen? At one point, did you own 100% of Gil that channel? No Chill Gil or whatever it
100%
was.
of the original, so we can get it clear, so I can explain it to you. It was my
You own 100%
original.
of it,
Yes, it was my original channel, No Chill Gil. I
and
stopped
okay.
using I stopped using that channel in 2018 because I went to linear TV with Fubo. So from 2018 to 2022, I never posted anything on that channel. It was done.
So what he basically said is that he didn't have a channel to post on when I came to YouTube. You've had channels, Gil. Everything that comes out this man's mouth is a lie. If you've had a channel since 2018, you've had a channel. You've had plenty of other ones. You had the Arena Sphere. You had all of these different channels. One by one, putting up clips, doing everything you could. But that just don't matter, right? Okay. I get it. But let's go.
I came to YouTube to talk to you when I went on Tommy's page. I wasn't using no YouTube channel. That's why I had to create the channel I'm on now. So I sold 50% of that channel to create the show that ended up being Gil's Arena.
Hey, listen. So wait. Hold on. So wait. You
Yeah, so
own 50% of Gil's Arena. So if Skip is shooting in the basement, you can't go downstairs.
I can go down anywhere I want
So
because
while Skip is, do they say quiet on the set?
I own 50%. I own 50% of that show too.
I'm saying, so can you go downstairs while they shooting?
I can go down anywhere I
I
want
want to
to.
meet Skip. Take us downstairs to Skip right now.
It's not. I can take it down there Monday. It's Sunday, sir.
All right. Well, check
What's
this
so
out,
funny
man.
is If
No. What's real funny is you owned 100% of Gil's Arena, and
no
you
no no
won't
no
tell
no.
us why you got rid of it. You won't
See,
tell us
Kwame,
why.
that's the problem. There was no
That's
Gills
sad.
Arena. Just like there
You
was
not.
no beef. Just like there was no beef
So do you
channel. There
want to
was like
hear
no beef.
Anton Daniels? Listen, do you want to hear
Just
Anton Daniels react to your giving
just
away
like
your
there was no
ownership?
beef concept. Remember, it was just a concept. The channel was irrelevant because I wasn't using it anyway. I gave them the platform instead of going to Showtime. That's why when
So,
you talking
but
about, oh, we trying to go
okay,
to
so
Showtime.
listen.
I didn't go to Showtime channel. I
Uh,
gave it to that channel. So I created
right.
this channel. So this is my independent channel. That
Uh,
channel that I sold them wasn't using it, and I gave 50% to see if I can get a show.
okay, and so on low lights, you said you wanted to build the infrastructure.
Yes.
So did you not feel capable that you made over $160 million in the league? You didn't have the money to build the infrastructure yourself?
No, I didn't have the concept of building the infrastructure. I didn't know how to build a show.
What do you mean? You got all the context. You know everybody. You came to YouTube saying you know LeBron, you know this person. LeBron has a show. Why not just reach out to
Did,
some of
did, did,
LeBron's
did,
friends and his
did he?
people and build the studio in your basement and then hire the same staff? You got people in LA, UCLA. Why not hire some people that know how to do it and help you build the show out? Why would you sell 50% of it? What they're doing is not worth 50%.
Hey, Kwame, I'm confused. If you watched me personally come on here on YouTube in 2022,
So you're not gonna answer the question.
you're no 2022, right? Meaning I don't know what flagging means. I don't know what any of that actually means. While I'm beefing with you, you remember? Did I come in here? Did I come on the internet beefing with you with this massive production thing? Meaning I don't know any of it. Me studying you the whole time, watching what,
Why would you study in a dumb bus?
because this is the only thing I know. What else do I know?
So you studied me. What did you learn?
What not to do. That was one.
So Gil, I had 70,000 people in the chat with an iPhone 8.
3, how to understand
Hold
using
on, you gotta back
music.
up. You gotta back up. You're going in and out, walking around. You're gonna have to back up because you're going in and out.
I said understanding how to like
No, but listen,
music,
listen. I had
copyright.
70,000 people in my chat by myself.
Okay.
And I don't flag nobody. So you was watching me because you needed to learn from me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm a
But
bad motherfucker. I'm glad. So let me ask
but
you
I said
again. Let me
but I
ask you
said that
again.
back. I
Why
said that
couldn't you
back
build the infrastructure yourself?
because I didn't know anything about YouTube, Kwame. What did I know about
Oh,
YouTube?
so you could have did a little research, bro. There ain't nothing wrong with a little research.
Little research in 2022 when I just came to YouTube.
So listen, while you were studying me, you could because I just learned YouTube. You shouldn't have been studying me. You should have went to a YouTuber that they give tutorials all the time.
A
They
YouTuber
YouTubers.
to build a ESPN show, I got to go to a YouTuber.
So why not go to LeBron and his people?
When
You
did they
right
start
there
a
in
show?
LA.
When did they start a show, Kwame?
LeBron got 2 or 3 shows. LeBron got a TV show. LeBron got everything.
After.
After
Yeah, not in 2022, Kwame.
LeBron has a little barbershop talk. His wife got a show. He had a show in 2022. Come on now, Gil, stop.
No, he didn't.
So
Are
you
you
didn't
like
know.
like
So you
like
telling me?
what
Oh, so wait.
see,
You telling me you didn't know anybody? You didn't know anybody that could have ran a studio that you built. Why didn't you at least build it? I can look up the equipment that I need for a studio. So
Um, Gilbert Arenas is incorrect once again. And here's the scenario that people don't seem to understand and get is that Gilbert Arenas is stuck in a dilemma where he can't get out of. And unfortunately for him, he's in this backward space of thinking. First off, he didn't do the beef league because of me. I told him it was going to fail and gave him the background as to why it was going to fail because it had already happened before. That show was already pitched to HBO and it failed. And that garbage wasn't going to work. and that they were trying to do, right? And I was like, that's not the content I make. So I didn't want no parts of it. Kwame didn't want any parts of that. Then he's like, oh, well, I turned that into Gil's Arena. So y'all turned down Gil's Arena. You came with $1,300 an episode. And I'm like, $1,300 an episode? I'm straight. Y'all keep that. And I told him, you can't afford me. And at that time, he couldn't. He couldn't afford me. So I'm not going to do $1,300 an episode. That's not going to work for me. So they're going to have to come with a better offer. And they didn't. So that's that. And I wasn't going to do this deal without Kwame Brown. And I wasn't going to come to the studio, come to his house. So that is another thing that he's omitting from the conversation. Now, here's the reality. Gilbert Arenas knows LeBron James had a TV show. LeBron James had a game show. He had a TV show. They just all failed. He had the shop for years. For years, he had the shop. When Drake did back to back, or the thing with Pusha T when he was beefing with Pusha, what year did he think all that took place? When Scorpion came out. When did he think that happened? He had an HBO deal. They had films, music, all of it. So they've had that before. So why wouldn't you go to them? That's pretty interesting.
But why can't you just build it? And yes, LeBron did have a show. They're in the chat confirming it. So you could have been asking LeBron and all your contacts, bro.
You literally watch me build the studio. Did you notice my studio got better once I started watching them downstairs build? Then I knew what to do. That's how I scaled my personal channel. You remember when we was beefing? I got about 6,000-7,000.
I was never beefing with you. I don't know why.
Whatever.
You were watching
6,000,
me.
7,000.
You just admitted that you was watching me. You admitted that, right?
Yes, I had 6,000,
So
7,000.
why are you
Then I knew
insinuating that I'm beefing? You just kept watching me, and
Then I knew what editing meant. I knew what shorts meant. I knew what this meant because now I have infrastructure of cameras, lighting, a studio, production. I didn't know what that was before.
You don't like responsibility, is what it sounds like.
No, I
That's
think
what it is. You don't.
No,
like
you want me to.
responsibility.
You wanted to sound like I did something stupid.
You did.
When it was just genius.
I think it's selfish.
I know what you
because-
think. I know what you think.
Let's say this. Don't overtalk this point, and we'll let the chat decide because you're gonna talk.
I don't give a fuck what the chat decide.
This is what you do on your show too much. You talk over Nick Young. You talk over people who are actually funny. So don't talk over me on my own show, please. You didn't talk.
Oh, this is your show.
Yes.
Oh, so my personal show and your show is the same show then. Now, where's your Gil's
Can you
Arena?
just be the fuck quiet for a second?
No, I'm just saying, where's your
calm
Gil?
down, God.
What I'm saying is, where's your
too much estrogen energy? Calm down.
I just want to ask you, where if
Did
that's
I
yours?
just not say, boy, let me mute your goddamn mic. I can't deal with no nigga that won't shut up never. God damn, boy. Hit a nigga on my show talking about, let me ask you. Shut up for a goddamn second, boy. God damn. On here filibustering because you know you stupid. Now, look here, jackass. I done asked this boy the same question over and over again. Why didn't you at least build the studio? Why didn't you research the stuff that's needed to build the studio? Not only you're proving that you're lazy, you didn't even want to try. And you can't say that you was the #1 show being pushed by a major. You didn't build it organically. You didn't build it on your own. So those trophies and those accolades that you got, you might as well give 50% of it to Underdog. Because it's my belief that you would never be the #1 show without a push from Underdog. Now, what say you? It ain't like you blew up your own internet page on your own. You went to Underdog and got them to blow your ass up. So yeah, don't just talk over me on my goddamn show. Now, why didn't you feel man enough to build your page on your own so we can feel like we understand your real numbers? Cause saying that you the #1 show with an Underdog push don't make you the #1 show to me. Let's have a real conversation without you yelling. We can hear you now. You saying you the #1 show with an Underdog push don't really make you the #1 show in my opinion.
So basically, no #1 show is a #1 show because a network pushes them. Then
All you dudes do
I'm just
exactly what
asking the
I said.
question.
I'm
So,
answering. Y'all bite that apple. Y'all sign on to a major, and just like what they
may,
did with
may,
LeBron, just like what they did with LeBron's career, when they call him the king, and the NBA is that invested, they make sure they put
bro,
him on
just
the
stick to
team
the
with the best
topic, bro.
players, and that's what they did for you. That's exactly what they did for you. They Underdog is making sure they recoup their money so they keep you in the algorithm. If they thought your show was so great, you wouldn't go from #1 to 2 fucking days.
Can I ask you something, Kwame? You said that's your show. Now, this channel that
I
I'm on is
said it is. It is.
in this
Anybody
chat.
who has a YouTube, it's their show, sir.
And this channel right here is my show.
Yeah, so
So
let's
what?
respect each other and let's not
So
talk over each other.
so where's your Kwame Arena that you can
We in
say
it right now, baby.
you in it right now? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in my
This
no
is
chill,
Kwame Arena right here.
and I'm
All
in my
my
no
niggas.
chill guild right
Hey,
now.
hey, Trump ain't get them all.
I'm in my no chill guild channel right now.
Yeah,
So what we
nigga.
talking about?
Yeah. What we
So what
talking
do you
about?
what do
The
what do you
difference
have
is,
over me
can
now?
I tell you what we talking about? The
What do
difference
you
is,
have? What no, what I'm saying is what do
listen,
you
I'm gonna
have
answer.
over me?
I'm gonna answer. I ain't
Okay.
saying nothing about this. Nothing about me and you. You making it a me and you
No, no,
issue.
no.
All I'm talking about is ownership. I
I'm
own
at
100%.
you.
I own
Listen.
100%. 100% ownership. Everything.
Don't let me go around either. You own that. I own this. Now, where is your Kwame Arena?
I'm in it right now. Everywhere I go is Kwame Arena.
Okay, this is my no chill guild arena. Now again,
Okay,
where
so
is your?
when the deal is done, they take all of that stuff out of the arena.
I own all of that. What are you talking about?
So you telling me they build your studio and you get to own it? You gonna have to buy
Yes.
that shit. You gonna come, nigga, stop capping. That's just like building a studio and giving it to a nigga that didn't build it. You gonna have to buy this shit from me, nigga. What are you talking about? They gonna listen, they do movie sets by my house. They come, they build all this shit up, and when they leave, they take all that shit with them. That's what they doing to you, boy.
Now, here's the thing. Gil can have it like he can buy it back in his contract. But yeah, he's gonna have to pay the other half of whatever percentage he has to do. Or any studio or whatever he got built in there that he got them building or he's building. He keeps saying they built it and all that. No, you're gonna have to pay for that. So he built 3 other spaces in his basement, right? For all this crap he want to do. So now it's all about building the interest.
Well, unfortunately,
You don't
Kwame.
have a studio. That's their studio, nigga. That TV on the wall, they gonna unplug that shit and they gonna wrap that shit up. They gonna be doing this. The arena over with, nigga. Now they gonna snap that shit. Give me this shit.
Okay, let's
That's
try
what they
this
gonna
again. See, I
No,
was.
but guess what?
Yeah, see, that's entertaining. See, Kwame is funny. Gilbert is not entertaining. I don't know what y'all see that's entertaining in him. He's lame. Oh, that's why he's got to go get everybody. All he does is lie. He's a liar. Now, today, he's got a whole new lie about the whole thing. He done told about 3 different stories. Today, he on live talking to me about why he did and what he's doing now. Now he's like, I don't have a podcast. I have a TV show. I'm like, oh, now you're going to repeat what I said back to you. Stupid, man. I like, this dude is so stupid. It is unbelievable. So when Underdog say, all we paying you is this, go on and walk. And then you're going to go to Amazon and think you're going to get a deal, a massive multi-million-dollar deal for that shit show. All right.
No, I think they're gonna make you big. They're gonna make sure you get more money though. They're gonna make sure.
Okay, so let's try this again, Kwame.
You Stephen A. new boy. You're the new Stephen A. boy.
Okay, so we'll try this again, Kwame.
Don't try to talk like we trying it again. Nigga, this is YouTube. And I literally answered your question. Everywhere I go is my arena.
Everywhere I am right now is my no chill arena. And I make more money than you on my chill Gills
I'm not counting your pockets. I'm just saying
on this channel I make more
conversation.
On this channel, sir, you're talking about ownership. What do you own?
100% everything out here.
I own 100% of everything right here.
Boy, stop the cap.
Again, this channel right here, Kwame.
Of your draws.
This is my channel that's competing with you. You don't have a big network
competing
channel.
With me. Listen, I'm not.
This is my channel right
just having
here
an ownership
that I created. This is what I created for you, and I turned this into a better channel. See, you don't have a Gills Arena channel. You don't have a network channel. You just have a personal YouTube. This is my personal YouTube. But
that's what I want.
Me too.
I don't want a personal network.
I see that. So you just laughed at me for having one.
You don't have one. You got 50% of one. 50%. We're having an ownership conversation.
And this is ownership. I own this channel.
All I'm trying to get you to answer without trying to compete with me so much is why didn't you just build the studio yourself and grind up and take your time until you got the information? You talk like you smart. You talk like you above me intellectually. You telling me you couldn't learn YouTube?
See, the problem
you couldn't wait and learn YouTube?
The problem is always with you want to tell me and see instead of
you don't want to
answer
me that one question
and ask me ask me what I did. You want to tell me my stuff. Like you said, I don't own.
Why didn't you take this route?
What is the
why
point?
Didn't you
like,
build it
if I don't own a studio, here is why I own a studio. I was with Fubo TV. I had no studio. It was theirs, right? So part of my deal with Underdog, if you want me to leave and sign
Fubo owned you first and they passed you off to Underdog?
If you want me to leave Fubo, this is what I need. I need a studio in my house that you guys pay for. I need this, that, and that. That's why they built the infrastructure, sir. So if we separate ways, I have 1, 2, Melly Studio 3. I have 4 studios. I have Battle Mode, Gills Arena, this channel, and my wife's channel. I built that while I was with Underdog. So if we go separate ways, I have 4 studios built to start 4 network channels.
So they build you 4
and
studios.
I sold,
and what do they
and it started with a channel that I didn't use no more.
You talking fast.
I'm saying, and I did it all.
Let's break it down.
And I did it all with a channel. Yes,
you know what
I did it. Yes, I did it all with a channel.
Yes, but you still talking.
I did not use anymore, sir. So
that you know what I mean? Are you done?
How about this?
All right, so let's get to asking some questions so you're not just filibustering. It sounds good when you're just talking. So they built you 4 studios. What do they get out of building you 4 studios?
50%. Just mind blowing.
So wait. So they got 50% of 4 studios now?
No, 50% of the original concept.
So they get a percentage of all the studios they built?
No.
They got 4.
Shows.
So they got 50% of 4 shows.
No. Kwame, there's only 2 shows. There's only 2 shows.
So why did they build 4 studios?
I built 4 studios.
You didn't even build this one.
Kwame, the main studio downstairs, they built it for me because that was part of my deal. Once I learned what they were doing, I built this, battle mode, and then my wife's. Because now I have the infrastructure, I have the system down there, I have the brain where I can move everything everywhere. That's
What he's saying is Underdog built that first studio in the basement. Gil is paying for it. He just don't know. And the fact is, he took the money that he got from this channel and went and built 3 more other studios. That's what he's saying. Underdog don't own those. They don't care about. But the whole thing is, when it shifted, everyone saw a whole different entire perspective into the matter, right? When he said, I built my wife a studio. Which was very weird to me. He said he built his wife a studio. Okay, so let's stay there with that. So Melly Monaco has her studio that he said he built for his wife. So let's take a look at the studio that he said he built for his wife and her show. Right? Let's take a look at that. This is the studio that he built for his wife. This is a studio that he said he built for his wife. Look at that generic ass thing in the back on the wall. Melly and Gil. Look at this cheap ass camera. Look at all this cheap shit. This is what you said you built for your wife. This is what you built. You can go to IKEA and get that same couch. This is what you built for your wife's show. You see what I'm talking about now? So he's making it like he's got this big production studios, everyone. The one that Underdog did in that basement, now that was incredible. They did that. They built a room for the engineers and the crew to be in. They put in about $200,000 on that build alone.
it's what I originally needed.
You can't move anything nowhere now because Underdog tell you gotta go.
Go
See,
where?
that's why you don't sign a deal, because now you can't make any decisions. You was up there talking to the dude, you was like, we confused too. We asking the same questions. So even your percentage don't even sound like you have no control over anything.
He
It's
doesn't.
like you gotta ask them for permission to go downstairs.
Yep.
That's the
So
way you sounded.
so so I own 50% of the football and Gil's Arena. Now, Kwame, if I
It
leave,
sounds like it's just a formality, because when that guy was asking you day-to-day questions, you said we asking the same questions too. If you
Mhm.
want, I can play it. That's what you said,
Yes,
sir.
yes.
You said
So
I don't know nothing.
if I leave, what happens to Gil's Arena, Kwame?
I
Do
think
they
they can still bring Skip down there from what it looked like. If they own a
and
percentage of it, they can still use it.
still use Gil's Arena with Skip Bayless?
Yeah, and whoever else they want to bring in.
Listen to what you're saying.
Hmm.
They're gonna use Skip on a show called Gil's Arena, or do
You
they
don't
have
have
to,
a show called Gil's Arena no more.
or do they have to change the name of the show because
They're gonna
because the purse is not there anymore?
You're
Think
bad
about
for the brand right now. You got a felon.
think about what I'm saying. If I
Think
walk
about what you
away,
did. They got
if
your ass up
say
out of there because
again,
you got in trouble.
if I walk away, Kwame, the show called Gil's Arena would
That's
actually
over with.
happen. Okay, so that's done. Now I own 50% of the football show. So no matter what, if I'm gone, I get 50%.
That's what you say.
So that means
But
either they're gonna have to.
the thing about it is that might be true, but you don't know. It's not like they're consulting with you on anything.
I
Cause
don't
what?
need. I
So
don't
you
need
don't
no.
even care.
I don't care. What I need care. What I need care for. Hey, this nigga talking about my Bugatti, but don't got one. That's crazy.
I didn't say nothing about no Bugatti.
No, you arguing with me about some shit you don't have to do. Like we both got a
I got
personal
what I
channel.
need though, Gil. I got a
We
truck with a nice
we
ass.
both got a personal
I
channel,
got a
Kwame.
truck
So
with a
if
nice
you want to
ass. That
talk,
truck got a nice ass, boy.
if you want to talk
I got
personal
what I need,
page,
Gil.
if you want to
I
talk
got what I
personal
need.
page talk, we can talk personal page talk.
We're not talking personal. We're talking ownership. You keep
But if you want
trying
to
to.
talk ownership of a show, a real
You know what?
show,
I
you
think
tell
you too caught up
you
in arguing with me
you
instead of having
tell
a real
me
conversation.
who has a show. There's a Shannon Sharp show. There's a 520 show. There's Matt Barnes, All the Smoke show. Like there's a Pat McAfee show. Like
You're not
that's
saying anything though, Gil.
now
You
whose
just
deal?
said to everybody you didn't want to know nothing about the 50% of your
So
own business, sir. You know that,
so
right?
whose
Hold
show?
on. You know you just said that, right?
Who out of all these
He
guys
don't want
own?
y'all to hear. He don't
Who
want y'all to
owns their
hear.
show
Hold on, hold on, hold
100%?
on,
Who owns
hold
their
on.
show?
I don't know. I
I
asked you a
just,
question. I don't
yeah,
know.
of
I
course
don't
you
know.
don't care.
So let me say
Of
this. Let
course
me
you
say this.
don't care.
Got it. Don't start yelling. Don't
Because
start
when we're
yelling.
talking about
Hold on,
shows,
hold on, hold
Kwame,
on, hold on,
there's
Gil.
only
Calm
a
down.
few shows.
Calm
Now,
down.
who
Calm down.
actually owns it?
Calm down. Calm down.
Who
I know.
owns it? Who
Calm down.
owns the show,
You're
Kwame
not being
Brown?
respectful, Gil. Calm down. Calm down. Let's not
Oh, now
argue.
we talking my league.
Let's go black to Cuban. Let's respect black and brown. Because you're not black.
Pat
Let's
McAfee
black
is
and
a
brown
show.
respect each other.
520 is a show, Kwame.
Calm
Huh?
down, man.
Hey, all the
Relax.
smoke is a show. I
Relax.
want to know who
Why won't you
owns
stop for a
100.
second? You're nervous, aren't you?
Nah,
You
nigga,
don't want to have real
you said you
conversation,
want me
man.
up here to talk that shit.
You hurt.
Now
I
I
want you to
want you to
listen.
tell me. Don't
Control
tell
yourself.
me about my show
This
to
is
your
43.
personal
How old
page.
are you, Gil? How
I
old are
do
you?
not want to hear about
How old are you?
Antoine Daniels' fucking personal page.
How old are you?
Where's his show? Where's his production? Where is his boom? Where's his A1 show? This personal shit where I can come in here, turn the lights on, and just do some shit to talk in this? Nigga, everybody got that, nigga. Everybody got that. Nigga, you turn yours off with the fucking black shit. This is your show. What are you doing? This is your show. Every fucking day, nigga. Everybody can do this. Where's your production, baby? You don't have it.
Okay.
None of you have it.
So you done?
Fuck out of here.
So you done? Okay, yeah. So he don't want to answer no real questions. I knew he was gonna go Autobot meltdown. Hey, but y'all heard it here, y'all. I get to bring the little boy out that nigga. That Keisha was just jumping out of. He was like, hey, look at me. So Gil, what you just told everybody on the internet is that you own 0% of that company. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You don't know what's going on. So not only did you give up 50% of your company, you have no creative control.
Yeah.
You don't know nothing about nothing, which makes it that you own 0% of that show. Because they could be stealing it from you right now.
Yeah.
They could be hiring people to come on right now. And guess what? The other owner ain't voting against it. The other owner don't give a damn because all the other owner care about is money in his pocket. Woo! Thank you, Gil, you dummy.
Now, that is exactly it. There's really nothing for me to follow here. There's nothing really to follow up on. And the reason why there's nothing to follow up on is there's no wiggle room. There's no spot to run to. It's cut and dry. Okay, Gilbert Arenas is a liar, all right? He only regurgitates what other people tell him. So now today he's got this, he's Pat McAfee thing going on. Somebody told him, hey, you're a TV show. You're not a podcast, you're a TV show. Yeah, I'm a TV show. Like somebody has to tell him things to say. Like he was, I own 50%, but you own 100% of nothing. Because he heard somebody in the chat say it. So when you deal with Gilbert Arenas, you know you're dealing with somebody who does not have original thought. So because he doesn't have an original thought in his brain, and he was on the short bus, and he left college and got out because he knew he was never going to graduate. Class, my grades were so bad. I know, because you weren't bright, you weren't smart. You shortcutted everything you've ever done in your life. So why would you take a long way into this? You shortcutted your way to building this other channel up, which is fake traffic, fake views, building it with shorts, trying to build that up so you could run another scam on somebody. You are a scam. That's it. Your show is not interesting. Sorry, it isn't. It's awful. It is god awful to listen to. Cookie cutter sports takes Kobe, LeBron, because they're not smart enough to even, and they're former basketball players, and they're not even smart enough to talk about the game. It's got to be Jordan, LeBron, Kobe this, Jordan, LeBron. Let's dump on Kobe. Let's come up with anything we can of what's trending on Twitter. So stupid. So the real analytics is audience retention. So when you look at the audience retention numbers, they're going to come out a lot different. And you want other people to give you the blueprint for free. No, I will only break down what's going on the Patreon. That's it. So I'm out of here. Love, peace, and hair grease. Deuces.